Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Roundabout Theatre Company continues their 50th anniversary season with a glorious new production of the jewel box of a musical, She Loves Me. And I'm here on opening night to celebrate with the company. Welcome back to Broadway. I can finally say it. How do you feel?
Thanks. Good. I feel good. I mean, doing a Broadway show is, for me anyway, it's like skydiving. It's half unbelievable and amazing, and half you're just glad you survived it. Every night. And and when you're in the presence of so many incredibly talented people, you don't want to be the weak link. And so there's a lot of that goes through my head, but I'm just really honored to be a part of it, and glad that opening's done, because not that it was, you still do the same show, but it's all the hoopla and all that stuff.
The pressure's behind you.
Get done with that, and just let's move on and keep making people happy.
Working with this cast.
I mean, it's a masterclass. Multiple Tony Award winners and nominees, and so much collective experience. And I think if nothing else, my job, what I try to do is just come and, not screw up, but just try to be light and life and love, a conduit of that to people, and just keep a positivity. It's really easy in something like this when you have, crowds that might be with you or might not be with you, and just remind myself and remind other people, like, it's okay. We're okay. We're doing our job, and you can't control everybody or what anybody else is going to think. You can just go out there and do the best you can, and leave it out there. Leave it all out on the stage.
Welcome back to Broadway. How does it feel?
It feels so good to be back. I feel like I'm home and I never want to leave again.
This is such a beloved musical. What an incredible score you get to sing.
Yes, I am blessed to be able to sing some of the most beautiful music in the world that's ever been written. I love it so much. And not only is it the music beautiful, but the lyrics are so poignant and funny and special. To get to play an ingenue, not an ingenue because I'm 36 years old, hey now, to get to play like a leading lady who's also really funny is so rare, and I'm just relishing every second.
And to have Sheldon Harnick here and Joe Masteroff.
It's unbelievable. They're both just champions.
And this cast, what a dynamite cast. I mean, having Zachary, Levi back on Broadway, and Jane, I mean, talk about your cast.
Our cast is extraordinary. Zachary is one of the kindest people that I know. He's so hardworking. He is so talented. Gavin Creel is like hilarious and funny and one of my best friends, and that voice is literally made of butter. Jane is one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. Her attention to detail is impeccable. Watching her was like taking a master class and like how to parcel out your performance. She's just extraordinary.
Welcome home. How does it feel?
I can't tell you. I've had a quite emotional day, actually, like saying thank you to Scott and thank you to Warren and everybody who created the show, and Todd Hames. It's been a real homecoming this opening night tonight, and I feel I've come a bit full circle with Scott Ellis, because my first Roundabout production was company with him many, many years ago. And this has been such a joy. Everybody in the company is so sweet and so lovely, and we're having such a good time. So it's meant a lot to me to be back in the theater community with this show.
You live so beautifully in this world of She Loves Me, as you do in musical theater in general. What's it been like working on this show? It's such a beautiful musical.
It is. I actually didn't realize how perfectly crafted of a musical it is until we started working on it. And I mean, every adjective they choose, every lyric they write for each character is so spot on. The way they're set up in Act 1 to have a greater result in Act 2, it's just all perfection. And I really think the 1993 version that the Roundabout did sort of introduce that to the audience, and now people are coming back as fans, which is a great joy for us being the new company. this time round.
To have Sheldon Harnick and Joe
my
Masteroff in
God.
your rehearsal room.
No, crazy. Legends. It has been an honor having Sheldon on stage with us tonight and letting him enjoy this revival. And he has given such amazing notes and been a part of our creation this time around, and it's been such a joy. And I mean, they wrote Fiddler on the Roof. Joe Masteroff wrote Cabaret. I mean, it's like you can't believe you're speaking with them when you're in the room with them.
How do you feel today? What's opening night like for you?
Well, opening nights generally, in me, cause a great deal of anxiety when I think of all the things that could go wrong. And I made a long list of things that could go wrong, and none of them went wrong. I think the cast gave their best performance, and the audience was responding so enthusiastically that it kept inspiring the cast to even be better. So I think this was their best show that they've done.
Singing this amazing score.
Yeah. When you step on a score like this, or when you happen upon a score like this, you sort of think, there are great writers out there now writing new stuff, but I want them to go back to scores like this and go, write us melodies, write us notes that don't involve us screaming our brains out the whole night. Give it a great melody, a great simple lyric. That's what I want the future to go, so hopefully they'll do it.
And there are stories that have a beginning, middle, and end. And how does it feel to stop the show?
I don't mind. It helps that Jane Krakowski is on my arm, and we're throwing her all around the stage, and she's a blast to do the numbers with, and we have a good time, the two of us. Yeah.
The two of you dancing, her doing splits, you dragging her around, you dancing again on Broadway.
Yeah, I feel the last time I started a new show on Broadway was Hair in 2009, so it's been 7 years, and I feel beyond lucky to be back here, and I don't intend to go anywhere. I'm staying home. I love it here.
So here we are. It is opening night. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel relieved. We did it.
What has this whole experience been like for you, Warren, with working on this?
It's been really amazing. I have fallen so unbelievably in love with this show. I love this show.
And then there's the cast.
Yeah, this cast are amazing. They're amazing. Every single one of them. They're perfect. They're perfect for the roles. They're giving amazing performances.
They're all fearless.
Yeah, incredible, right? Incredible. And how about Jane Krakowski? How about that?
I mean, splits.
Yeah, I know. She's making me look good.
All right, so when you were working on that number, did you all have it in your mind beforehand, or was it all organic? Like, Jane, you're going to do splits, or she was like, I can do splits?
No, we had a version of, I do lots of pre-production, famously do a lot of pre-production. So I had an outline. I like to have a plan when I go in, and then I like to change it. And Jane is just, she's up for anything. Jane and Gavin both wanted to dance. They both wanted to dance in the show. It just was the perfect opportunity. And we, all three of us, just went in a great frame of mind. We all had fun, and yeah, it was an unbelievable collaboration.
This is such a beautiful homage to the musicals of, the 50s, 60s. I mean, the way you make it dance, the direction, David Rockwell's beautiful set. I mean, just working with this creative team.
I know, I love it. It's my third time with Scott Ellis and my second time with David Rockwell. So it's family. It's really family. It's really a wonderful, wonderful ride.
How do you feel tonight?
Oh, excited, and as I'm sure everyone does, relieved that we've made it from beginning to end, because there's always that added pressure. Your friends are out there, and the critics are pretty much gone, which is lovely, So you think, oh yeah, I can have fun, but it's a little tense up there. I felt in the clutch, but I did fine.
You did great. What's it been like working on this show?
Oh, a total pleasure. Yes. I had done the benefit 4.5 years ago with Scott Ellis, and I was just thrilled that he asked me to do it again in the real production. I've always wanted to play this part. So it's been lovely for me. Scott's just absolutely dreamy.
Tell me what it's like being a part of the world of She Loves Me.
It's incredible. I mean, I think that we're all discovering new things every day. I mean, the set alone is so complex and beautiful that I just find myself on stage looking at a perfume bottle or something I didn't notice before. So being in the world is incredible. It's such a cool time period, and I think we're all just having fun. Yeah.
So, what was tonight like for you?
Well, it was really it's really how it is. You get here early. You wait for people to come around with little gifts. You bring your little gifts around. It's such a family-oriented thing here in the theater. It's a wonderful, wonderful night.